Baylen out loud. Baylen Dupree posts a powerful message, demands understanding from fans in latest IG video. Baylen Dupree, a name that resonates with many of his followers across social media platforms, recently made a significant statement through an Instagram video that has left fans and observers alike reflecting on its deeper meaning. Baylen, known for his candidness and his unique ability to connect with his audience, posted a powerful message that demands understanding and, more importantly, empathy from his fans. His video wasn't just another update or behind-the-scenes glimpse into his life. It was a call for respect, a plea for acknowledgement of human complexities that often get overlooked in the rush of social media and online personas. From the outset, Baylen's presence in the video was commanding yet sincere. He didn't approach this message with the usual flair or humor that some fans may have grown accustomed to. Instead, he took a much more personal and introspective tone, speaking directly to his followers in a way that felt almost like a conversation between old friends. There was no scripted persona or exaggeration here. It was simply Baylen, raw and authentic, laying bare his thoughts and emotions. His message, though articulated with clarity, was layered with meaning. Baylen expressed frustration with the ways people tend to judge or label others based on superficial impressions. It was clear from his words that he felt this was an ongoing struggle, not only for himself but for many people in the public eye, particularly those who, like him, share their lives on platforms that often encourage performative behavior. He called out the quickness with which people jump to conclusions, pointing out that social media has created an environment where people are more likely to make assumptions than take the time to truly understand someone's experiences, challenges, or intentions. "I'm more than what you see," Baylen said, his voice steady but filled with an undeniable emotion. "We all are. There's so much more behind the posts, the pictures, the videos. People forget that." It was a statement that resonated not just with his fans, but with anyone who has ever felt the weight of being misunderstood in the digital age. It was a reminder that online personas are just that, personas, not the full picture of a person's life, struggles, or complexities. This video was not just an outcry, but a call for deeper connection. Baylen encouraged his audience to take a step back from the judgments and instead embrace empathy and understanding. He made it clear that he wasn't asking for sympathy, but for respect, for the space to be imperfect, for the freedom to express himself fully without the fear of being reduced to a stereotype or a simple label. It was a message that, at its core, challenged the very nature of how we interact with each other in the social media age. One of the most powerful elements of his message was the way he reframed the narrative around vulnerability. Often, vulnerability is seen as a weakness, especially in an era that rewards strength, confidence, and perfection. Yet Baylen turned that idea on its head, demonstrating that being open, real, and vulnerable is, in fact, a strength. He spoke about his own experiences, sharing how difficult it has been at times to navigate the expectations placed on him as an influencer and public figure. He described the challenges of maintaining authenticity while also catering to an audience that sometimes only sees the surface. Through his words, Baylen illustrated the immense pressure that comes with constantly having to perform for an audience. The pressure to always be happy, always be entertaining, always be on, can be overwhelming, and many people, especially influencers, face this challenge every day. But Baylen did not shy away from acknowledging his own moments of doubt and struggle. He was forthright in saying that he doesn't always have it all together, and he doesn't feel the need to pretend that he does. This was not just an important message for his followers, but also a crucial moment of self-empowerment for Baylen. By being vulnerable and honest, he reclaimed the narrative surrounding his own life and mental health. Furthermore, Baylen's video highlighted the need for understanding in the face of differences. In a world that seems increasingly divided, his plea for understanding was an attempt to bridge the gaps that often form between people who come from different backgrounds, experiences, or perspectives. He spoke about how easy it is for people to fall into echo chambers where only certain viewpoints are heard, and how difficult it can be to listen with an open heart and mind. He urged his followers not to just react to what they see but to take the time to engage, to ask questions, and to really listen to those around them. As the video continued, Baylen emphasized the importance of being kind to others, particularly online. He addressed the toxic behavior that can sometimes flourish in comment sections, where negativity and harsh judgments can spread quickly. Baylen didn't just talk about the issue, he called for action. He urged his followers to actively create spaces of support and kindness, to be mindful of the impact their words can have, and to remember that behind every account is a real person with feelings, dreams, and struggles. The message also extended to self-acceptance. Baylen talked about how crucial it is to embrace one's own flaws, to not be afraid of showing the less-than-perfect sides of oneself. He acknowledged that social media often promotes an unrealistic standard of perfection, but he made it clear that true strength lies in embracing who we are, flaws and all. "I'm learning to love myself as I am, and I hope you do too," he said, his words almost a mantra for those struggling with their own sense of self-worth. By the end of the video, Baylen's message was clear. Understanding and empathy are essential for building stronger, more supportive communities, both online and offline. He didn't just ask for it from his followers. He also pledged to do the same. It was a mutual call for growth, compassion, and respect. In the wake of this powerful video, Baylen's fans have expressed their gratitude and admiration for his openness. The response has been overwhelmingly positive, with many echoing his sentiments about the need for more understanding in today's world. Baylen has always been known for his genuine connection with his followers, but this video elevated that connection to a deeper level. His message wasn't just a reminder to be kind. It was a wake-up call to reconsider the way we interact with each other in an increasingly digital world. Through this video, Baylen Dupree has once again proven that he is more than just an influencer. He is a voice for authenticity, compassion, and understanding in a world that often feels too quick to judge. And in a time where the digital world can sometimes feel overwhelmingly negative, his message is a beacon of light, urging us all to approach each other with empathy, respect, and above all, understanding. Baylen out loud. Baylen shares wholesome life update after the end of her show. Baylen has been a beloved figure for many, known for her authenticity, warmth, and relatable presence. For years, her show, Baylen Out Loud, captured the hearts of viewers, offering a safe space where real-life stories were shared and meaningful conversations took place. Her ability to engage with her audience on a personal level made her not just a host, but a trusted companion to many. Now that Baylen Out Loud has come to an end, fans have been left wondering what's next for the charismatic Baylen. Fortunately, she's not one to leave her audience in the dark. In a recent social media post and a heartfelt vlog, Baylen opened up about her life after the show, offering her fans a wholesome update that speaks volumes about her growth and the positive changes she's experienced. A new chapter, embracing change and growth. The first thing Baylen emphasizes in her life update is how much change has been happening in her life. "It feels surreal to reflect on everything that's happened," she says, sharing that the end of the show has marked the beginning of a new, exciting phase for her. While Baylen Out Loud was a major part of her life for so long, she speaks about the importance of embracing transitions, no matter how challenging they might seem at first. Baylen's decision to step away from the show wasn't an easy one. It came after a period of introspection and self-discovery. She admits that, while she loved every moment of connecting with her audience, there was an undeniable pull toward other avenues of growth. Sometimes you have to listen to that quiet voice inside you, urging you to explore something new. It's not about leaving behind what you've built, but rather about expanding yourself, she explains. For many of her fans, hearing this is a reminder that even those we admire go through moments of uncertainty and transformation. Baylen's openness about her journey has made her even more relatable, and viewers appreciate that she's willing to be vulnerable with them, especially when it comes to navigating change. Life beyond the spotlight, focusing on wellness and personal development. With the show behind her, Baylen shares that she's been focusing a lot on her personal well-being. "I've taken some time off to really reconnect with myself," she reveals. For years, her life was a whirlwind of interviews, filming schedules, and public appearances. Now she's embraced a slower pace, one that allows her to nurture her physical, emotional, and mental health. Whether it's through morning walks, journaling, or yoga, Baylen has found solace in simpler routines that promote balance. "I've realized how important it is to take a step back and really listen to your body and mind," she says. Baylen has also found that taking time for self-care doesn't just mean resting, but also prioritizing things that bring her joy and fulfillment. It's a practice she's learning to incorporate into her daily life, and she encourages her fans to do the same. In fact, she's become a bit of an advocate for wellness. Her Instagram is filled with snippets of her favorite mindfulness practices, healthy meals, and nature walks. She shares that one of her main goals is to help others, especially her younger fans, understand the importance of mental health. In today's world, where stress and anxiety seem to be more prevalent, Baylen feels it's her responsibility to use her platform to promote positive change. "I want people to understand that it's okay to take a break, to step away, and to focus on healing," Baylen explains. Her life update isn't just about her journey, but about encouraging her followers to embark on their own paths of self-love and care. Exploring new passions and pursuits. Beyond wellness, Baylen is delving into new creative endeavors. In her update, she shares that she's been working on some exciting projects that have always been on her radar, but never had the time to explore while hosting the show. One of her greatest passions is writing, and she's been dedicating time to pen a book. "I've always wanted to write, and now it feels like the perfect moment," she says with enthusiasm. While she keeps details under wraps for now, the excitement in her voice is palpable. In addition to writing, Baylen is exploring her love for photography. She talks about how the simple act of capturing moments has opened her eyes to a new perspective on life. "Photography has taught me to be present in the moment, to appreciate the small things we often overlook," she shares. She even plans to host an online gallery of her work, allowing her fans to see the world through her lens. The shift from being in the spotlight to working behind the scenes has been liberating for Baylen. "It's all about finding joy in the process," she says. While many of her fans miss seeing her on TV, they're excited to see her pursue these new passions, knowing they will only add to her already impressive list of accomplishments. Building stronger connections with family and friends. Another key theme in Baylen's update is the importance of the people in her life. After the fast-paced nature of her career, she's been able to spend much-needed time with family and close friends. In her recent vlog, she gives a glimpse into her quieter, more intimate moments, showing viewers how valuable these relationships have become. "I've really leaned into the support system around me," she shares. "The people who've been there for me, cheering me on, lifting me up, and reminding me of my worth." It's clear that Baylen has gained a deeper understanding of what truly matters in life. Not the accolades or public recognition, but the connections that help shape who we are. The friendships she's cultivated over the years have only strengthened. She talks fondly about the importance of quality over quantity when it comes to relationships, highlighting how deep, authentic friendships can be a source of great comfort and strength. Looking ahead with optimism. As Baylen reflects on her journey, she can't help but feel hopeful for the future. While the end of Baylen Out Loud marks a significant change, she's optimistic about what lies ahead. "I'm excited for the unknown," she says with a smile. "There's so much more to explore, to create, and to learn. I'm just taking it one day at a time, and trusting that everything will unfold as it should." Her message resonates deeply with those who followed her from the very beginning. It's a reminder that growth is a constant, and sometimes, stepping away from something familiar opens doors to incredible new opportunities. As Baylen continues to evolve, she encourages her fans to do the same. Her life update isn't just about her. It's a call to everyone to embrace the next chapter, to prioritize their well-being, and to chase their passions. After all, Baylen's journey is a testament to the power of change and the beauty of living authentically. In a world where it's easy to get caught up in the rush of life, Baylen's wholesome life update serves as a gentle reminder to pause, reflect, and appreciate the little things. Whether through her words, her actions, or the love she shares with her fans, Baylen has proven that even after the end of a chapter, the story is far from over. It's only just beginning.